What a week it's been, guys. We are on the brink of civil war. There's pissed off gingers, everywhere. And our special guest has 1 million TikTok followers. Let's fucking go. It's highly inappropriate.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, listener discretion is advised.
You're listening to Highly Inappropriate.
I don't think she's going to be expecting something big, do you?
What, like anal?
Whiskey, beer, tequila, more beer, more vodka, more whiskey, and more beer.
Highly Inappropriate.
Right, so let me get this straight. So I'm going to pay for a blowjob and I got to pay for a goddamn hotel room too? Well, that just seems like I'm spending too much money for nothing. I got a house. You can just get your ass over here and I can just do the blowjob here.
Highly Inappropriate.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
They can kiss my fat vagina, because I'm bringing the motherfucking pay.
I think that may be the first time in maybe a long time that I got the song off without a hitch. Or I just got off at all without a hitch.
Absolutely wonderful, Matt.
Man, I'm struggling. And I tell you, I'm in prime shape today. It's been a crazy week, and I've got some news that it's going to be unfortunate news to all our female listeners, but I am no longer on the market. I am officially a taken man. I've been kind of talking to this girl for the last couple months, hanging out with her a bunch, and now her name's Taylor. You guys all met her. She was at the live show. Great chick. I'm excited to see what's going on. It's going to be an adjustment, but we'll get there.
I did not meet her, Matt.
We'll get there.
You didn't? I think you did. You maybe just.
You met her, dude.
I was only kissing on two people. It was her and Beaver the whole night. So, and Duncan tried to kiss me, but how that goes. I don't know where that mouth's been. So, speaking of, let's go around the horn.
I tasted alcohol.
Beaver, hey, we'll get to you, buddy. Duncan, how's the week going, buddy? Anything fun, exciting to tell me?
No, man, just working. What's up?
Working and twerking?
Sorry, I'm trying to get the Wi-Fi password for our producer here.
Oh, you're fine, buddy. Speaking of our producer, Juice, what's up, buddy?
How's it going, guys? Gave a lot of praise to the Highly Inappropriate podcast on the Boss Hog of Liberty podcast today.
Hell yeah.
It was a good time. I felt like I ran out on them a little early, but this is the main event. So we're here. We're ready to have a show.
Hell yeah. So we're going to, try to be doing a little more of that, appearing on other people's podcasts, just cross promoting because everybody's got a unique story, which we're about to get to our guest unique story here in a second. Josh, how you doing, buddy?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right.
Just all right, man. I like your hat. The Pacers are looking hot.
We're live, dude. We got him in. We cracked it, dude.
We're in.
Back. All right,
We're back. We're back.
This
Let's
week.
go. That was a three-headed monster there. Speaking of a three-headed monster, we got Beaver and his two cats over in the Hey, Beaver, how you doing today, buddy? You look fresh. Welcome back, by the way.
I'm glad I could stay up past my bedtime finally.
Yeah, we appreciate you skipping nap to be here. Okay.
I still took one before the show.
And, we're going to get into a great story between me, Beaver, and our special guest tonight. He is at Ernie Boys on TikTok. He's kind of been a sensation, like from the beginning. And what's funny is I gave you so much shit when you opened up your TikTok account. And I know, I'm like, hey, bro, I said, do you, but I said, do you, but I ain't going to do it.
You should have added the boo-boo on the end of that. You do you, boo-boo.
I know. Welcome, Chris Ernst. I always called you Chris Davis. So what do you prefer, buddy?
To be honest, man, it's Ernstes, but now it's Ernie. So
Ernie.
Everybody just calls me Ernie.
So what's up, buddy? So first and foremost, why TikTok? What got you started on TikTok? Did you see it as you thought was the next big thing, or just kind of align with what you wanted to do? So why TikTok?
So I worked for Plyman here in Shelbyville, and due to the COVID garbage, we got fucking laid off, man. And I got bored. No problem. And I got laid off, and I got bored like everybody else, dude. So I turned the camera on and started making these stupid fucking videos.
You did.
And,
you did a lot more productive stuff than what I did.
I mean, I was definitely high and drinking Bud Light the whole entire time, but we did it.
How many times did you get stoned and masturbate? Because that's what his quarantine looked like for most of the time. So
Is there a real number to that?
Yeah, is there a number?
Yeah, is there a real, good number for that? Because I mean, infinity is a good one for me, man.
Yeah, I mean, I just go till my wrist gets tired. So,
Do you have to get stoned to masturbate?
No, it just helps, Beaver. You should try it.
I've never tried it while getting stoned.
Right that time.
No, it helps me when you masturbate. Being stoned helps me for sure. So, all right, but back to our guest, Beaver. That took us 3 minutes to get in a jerk off video, and like all 5 of our female listeners just dropped off there. By the way, like, we gotta get off here. So, Chris, why TikTok, and like how? I mean, what was your secret to making it explode? Because you obviously. So, I guess tell me what the FAM on your shirt stands for, and we're gonna talk about kind of your niche and kind of how you got involved there, or kind of figured that was your thing or way to go.
Sure, man. So the merch stands for family and metal, or family and music, or fucking a mom, whatever, either way. So our niche is kind of like, you scroll through TikTok and you don't see a whole lot of metal music, man. It's a lot of poppy bullshit that I don't really give a fuck about. And metal's always been my thing, so we just kind of fucking hype that up. And ever since my boy was about 2, man, he digs the shit. And he come walking out into the garage one day. I was making a TikTok to some metal, and I watched him use his fucking mouth to word everything, bro. And he goes, "Can I try?" And I'm like, "Let's fucking go, bro." And he hopped up there, and his very first video, we hit like 300,000 likes on it, and we just fucking went from there, bro.
So, honestly, I do not quite understand how TikTok works now. Do you like put your videos in categories and people can scroll through the categories, or how exactly does that work?
No, so a lot of it is kind of like Instagram basis. Your hashtags are huge. You know what I mean? Hashtags mean the fucking world.
By the way, I didn't know if Duncan was throwing up the gang signs over there, but
he knows the hashtag game.
Yeah, that's my game.
Dude, hashtags are where it's at, bro.
Now, do you use a program to come up with your hashtags, or just from your brain?
That's all me, man.
Really?
Yeah, you got to find what you like.
Yeah, I get real lazy with hashtags. Once I type in like 7, I'm like, that's fucking enough, right?
So there's like a fine line between that shit. You don't want to post too much because nobody gives a fuck, but like you want to post a couple because somebody cares.
Juice, what were you gonna say, buddy?
Yeah, that was the question I had, because you already kind of answered it, but I also want to know a little bit more in depth into it. When did you know your TikTok was gonna go? Because you said 300,000 likes on the first video, but then after that, like I've had a couple like stupid videos that I didn't think anything was going to be popular at all, and it had like 100,000 views, that kind of thing. So what was it that was like, oh, this is actually a TikTok that is popular and people are into it?
So my very first one that ever popped off was a video about Joe Biden. There's a song on there to where the lyrics fucking mimic. I was in a porno with Joe Biden screaming no. And that's what I made the lyrics on the video, and people fucking lost their mind, dude. And it got like 5 million views and I think it was like my 5th or 6th video. And that's whenever I kind of was like, I can do this. This is fucking cake.
Yeah, no, it's that's awesome, dude. Because we've kind of had those conversations over the last couple of weeks about what it takes to kind of get the show to pop off, and really it's hitting on trends and making fun of people, et cetera, et cetera.
It is.
And go ahead, Dunk.
No, I was gonna say my daughter Alexis has a TikTok, and she wants to be TikTok famous, and she does like the dances, like the dance videos that are on there. And
yeah.
I told her we were having a TikToker on the show tonight with 1.1 million followers, and her first words were, "Tell him to shout me out."
yeah. It's always shout me out, or let me get some free merch. You know what I mean? It's one of the fucking two, bro.
Yeah, but hey, you guys start monetizing. That's awesome, because when you said you hit 1 million followers, my first question is like, start monetizing. I'm glad And the first thing I did, it's probably the second or third time I've ever clicked on your TikTok profile, and I seen your you've got your Venmo posted up there, but now you're selling merch. So what made you just, I guess decide to start selling merch, or just, to start monetizing it, to take advantage of your, newfound fame, I guess?
So I follow a lot of big people on TikTok, and they started following me back once we hit a certain following scale. And they got a hold of me, and they were like, man, why don't you have merch out? And a lot of these merch is fucking like 2 letters, 3 letters, and they're murdering the game right now, dude. And that was kind of my big thing. So with me and the boy, we do wholesome, quote unquote, videos. I mean, he still says bitch in the video, so fuck off. But then on the other side, whenever the kid's not with me, I'm the other cunt guy on TikTok. So like, I call people cunts. I tell them to fuck themselves. It's just
like
it
a good
plays on itself,
like a good Christian should. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
My favorite video with the boy is the one at the Colts game where he's like, I don't even remember what he meant. He's cussing though.
Where he's like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, and then they show the scoreboard. I laughed.
Yeah, we were getting fucked up by the Bengals that game, man. I was so embarrassed to take my kid to that game.
Was that last year?
First game, man, and it's against the fucking stupid Bengals.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Jeez, man. I don't even remember playing the Bengals this year. That's bad. Yeah,
we were getting our ass
That was the first game of the year, right?
Yeah, I forgot. Well,
yeah. The first half of that
like
game was absolutely great.
Game.
Now, well, I do want to talk. I'll actually tell a few stories here, Chris. It's funny that you mentioned metal as a big part of your TikTok, because I'm pretty sure that's what made me and you friends, because we always kind of hung out with the same group of people. But I'm pretty sure that I took over maybe being DJ one day at one of these parties, and I threw in a metal song, and you immediately came up to me and were like, "Okay, we're family now."
Oh yeah. And
I'm pretty sure it was probably at Denham's house. If I remember right, it's probably the first time I ever met you.
Probably.
It was definitely Denham's house, man.
Yep. Playing beer pong and shit. Like, and we talked pre-show here. I'm pretty sure that me, you, Beaver, and John Southworth went on probably one of the most epic spring break trips of all time. We were 18, 19 years old, and pawning random people on the beach to buy us alcohol because we had nobody there that was overage. And I was running. Me and Beaver were running naked on the beach half the time.
I actually have a story about that. So whenever you're ready, you let me know, and I'm going to tell my favorite fucking story from that trip, bro.
Yes, go shoot.
I think right now is the best time.
Okay, so we meet these girls on the beach. They're random fucking bitches. None of us got laid, unfortunately, because we were fucking 19. And I mean, you don't even learn how to fuck right until you're 25. You know what I mean?
I'm just me.
And then you got Beaver. But so
that's why he had the table.
Look at his fucking cup.
So we meet these girls.
Cup, bro.
Fuck, man, that got me pretty good. So we meet these girls on the beach. We ended up going up to their hotel room. We're partying. We're having a good time. Music's playing and shit. We're drunk and should not be. Matt lets out with, hold on a minute. And we kind of go about our way. You know what I mean? He hits the fucking elevator, goes down. And keep in mind, we're on the 14th floor overlooking the ocean. Okay. Right off the balcony. And all of a sudden we see this little figure running in front of the fucking building, man. And we're like, what the fuck? And it's Matt. And as he's running towards the beach, he's stripping fucking clothes, bro. And he gets to the end of the water and he's like, hey, can you guys see my dick? Can you see my dick? And I think that is probably my most memorable moment with fucking old Matty Dubs, man.
Oh yeah, and those girls didn't file any charges that day, thank God. But they definitely couldn't see my dick. It was a little chilly, and I was about a half mile away. But
that was the question I needed to know: is if you could see it or not.
100%, Matt. I got your back. It looked like a pool table out there. I got you.
Hell yeah, let's go.
He's just being a good friend.
Oh yeah.
But on the real, no, you couldn't at all.
Yeah,
Well,
that's what Rob said too. You couldn't see it.
No, Rob. Well, I don't. Yeah, apparently, Rob had a full conversation with my girlfriend about my penis. I'm not real sure what that's about, but I'm still trying to figure it out. But got him triggered. We are going to bring that up here in a minute. So.
Oh, I can't wait.
So if you know our ginger mascot, Rob Hart, God love the guy, but I did trigger him real hardcore this week, and I just kind of bit, and he eventually not only deleted me on Facebook, but everybody that knows me besides Beaver.
Hey, what's up?
I wonder if he deleted my mom, brother too. I'm sure he probably did. I don't know.
Probably.
Yep. Knowing Rob, God bless the guy, but.
He's got to keep Beaver on air, right? For like dependents and stuff when tax season comes around.
Yeah, we might as well just get into it because God bless Rob. So I helped the guys. He's struggled, getting a job. We've talked about it, plenty on the show. Well, I finally get him a job with Chris Lytle with B2 Fight Series, kind of helping out. He's actually like their owner's driver. He drives around. He's got an awesome job, for what Rob is and Rob's skill level. It's a great job, and it's got growth potential. Like he's literally working for a millionaire. Like, so he's got, he could do something with it. If he kisses the right ass or does the right thing or learns the right skills from this guy, he could potentially make it into a career or something, etc. So, well, God bless him. I'm not only that, but the whole time he's unemployed. I gave him a fraction of the money that Beaver has given him over the last 2 years, 3 years, whatever. But the kid probably owes me $3,000 or $4,000. But the reason and I try to give Rob advice because he's extremely negative all the time. I hate that. And it comes from stuff he's been through. But I want to tell Rob if he's listening to the show or if it gets back to him. One, nobody on here hates you, buddy. The world is not against you.
Rob. We fucking love you, dude.
We love you, Rob. We love you, Rob. I thought about coming on here and talking shit about him. I'm like, no, because honestly, there's no point to it. But Rob,
we should have all got "I love you, Rob" shirts made.
with his face on
I'll
it.
put that motherfucker right in the merch store, boys.
We love gingers, but no, it all stems. So I'm trying to get Rob to stop being so negative. And this kid, I swear to God, every day on Facebook, he's got something new to be mad about. I'm like, dude, you got to chill with that shit. It's just negative energy. I know, there's venting. I comedic vent all the time. I'm not actually pissed off half the time. He's actually
I'm not pissed off. Smashes the window.
Yeah, I was mad that day. I lied. That was a lie. That's a funny story. Yep. So, but with Rob, he actually gets super angry about this shit. So the other day he got mad about sweatpants, and they're joggers. The new style sweatpants with elastic on the bottom. So he made this big giant Facebook post about how the guys that wear those pants are millennial pussies, blah blah blah, etc. And I responded, me talking shit to Rob because if I don't like you, I don't talk shit to you. If you're one of my friends, I talk shit to you. I talk shit to these assholes daily. That's
all I do. That's all I do to you.
I've made Beaver's got reptile skin now.
Hey, but on the real, on the sweatpant thing, if I could touch on that real quick.
Yeah.
Fuck you, cunt.
Yeah.
Okay, they're comfy and they let my balls breathe. Fuck off.
Oh yeah, and it shows off the junk. It's into it. But so
free the sack.
So I respond to Rob.
Free the sack.
I said I wear those sweatpants, and I said I'll spike you on your head. And of course he took offense to it. I figured because sometimes I can talk shit to Rob and he'll say, he'll talk shit back, but in a friendly manner. So he took full on offense to this. And not only did he do that, he wrote on Facebook, I love how my so-called friends talk shit about me. He done this to me before. Because I pissed him off before and he wrote a stupid Facebook thing. And then first off, never put gasoline on my fire because you're not going to lose. Because I can get my point to where I do not care about nothing. So first and foremost, and if you know me well enough, you should know that.
Matt's got Adderall and weed, dude. He's not going down.
Dude, I'm telling you, me and Matt are so similar that when we bicker, it gets bad.
I got to turn my phone off for a few minutes.
on the real though, so when Matt was like, "Oh, okay, so TikTok is a real homosexual," Matt, how bad did I come after you?
You came after me pretty hard. We were talking. Well, I'll tell you that I think that
not very much because I was scared. I didn't want old Matty Dubs to fucking put it in my mouth.
Well, I was gonna say you did not. I mean, you came back to me pretty hard there. I think the hardest you've ever came back to me though is the Eminem MGK beef back and forth because you're a big MGK fan. Correct.
Yeah, not anymore. So that guy, dude, he wears dresses now. So I got to switch.
So back in the day, you were, because honestly, I seen MGK when he was still underground hip hop, and I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. I liked him back then too, but the day you come after the GOAT, I can't support it. So
well, the more you listen to Eminem's song, he definitely had sex with MGK in that song. So yeah, I agree at this point.
Excellent. But yeah, so Rob posts the thing about sweatpants. Of course, he posts that stupid status, and I comment on. I'm like, yeah, Rob, are we really going to go there again? Then he decides to delete me, block me on Facebook. Well, I called him out first for talking shit. Well, he calls me gay, and I was like, well, coming from the dude that had a conversation with my girlfriend about my penis, I said, but anyways, are we really going to go down that? Are we really going to go down that rabbit? Are we really going to go down that wormhole again? So blah, blah, blah. He ends up blocking me and everybody that I know on Facebook. And here we are. But Rob, I just want to tell you, buddy, we love you. It's all good spirited, fun, Christian. And I'm not your toxic friend because I've given you money hundreds of times. I got you the job you have right now, buddy. Fuck. That kid knows if he called me at 3 a.m, I would be there. It don't matter where he's at. I would be there, to help him get whatever it was. I would help him. And he knows that. And that's what pisses me off.
I think I figured it out, dude. He forgot to put the IN in front of toxic. ED at the end. He forgot intoxicated, friend, is what he meant.
Yeah, because then he's correct. He is very correct.
This is the closest to sober I've seen Matt in probably 15 years.
Oh, no. What's awesome, bro, is I hardly drink at all anymore.
Oh, you're kidding.
I swear. I do. I mean, because I got real bad stomach issues. I don't know if it's GERD or what, but it's been clearing up. I haven't drank since I went on vacation last month, but I can't drink hardly at all. My stomach gets fucked up, dude.
Oh, I'll do it for you, brother. I got you.
No, please do. I mean, I still get drunk. Go ahead there, Juice.
Ernie, do you have a team with you, or is it just you and your kid? And is it just you running everything, or do you have a team helping you out now that it's getting bigger?
No, so I choreograph the videos. I choreograph the whole show, man. The merch. I design everything. I've put everything on my shoulders. I've had some people reach out, and they definitely want to help me, but I'm a cocksucker whenever it comes to that. If I can't do it, I don't want anybody else to do it for me either.
And
did you know?
Go ahead.
You know how sick it's going to be when the kids can go back to school and your boy can walk into elementary school with a fam hoodie on and just fucking stunt on everybody in his classroom.
What up, gangster?
He did it today.
We got 1.1 million followers.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
Wait. 1 point.
He's got to be the coolest, by far, the coolest kid in that whole school.
Yeah, and just what you're gonna have an 11-year-old kid without his virginity.
Yeah. I'm so man. I know my wife is watching right now. But, no, honey, that's not true.
Yeah.
For the audio,
man.
It was not.
It's been fucking awesome, dude. Everybody uses that term TikTok famous, and I don't find anything famous about it. I find it more annoying than anything, dude. I'll be at Applebee's eating with my family, and people are like, "Hey, is this you?" Just let me eat my chicken tenders and get the fuck out of my face, cunt.
I would take a selfie. I would put her on blast right there live.
Yeah. I can imagine. I've had one stranger that I have no idea who it is come up to me and ask me if I was on Highly Inappropriate.
I did when I was taking a piss at the bar. we had a whole show about that. I mean, it's a real fucking story, dude. Crazy. I want to ask you though, if you don't mind, Chris. I know you a little bit more on a personal level, versus some of these guys. So I don't know how much of your journey you want to talk to, but I think your biggest accomplishment might be what you've overcame. Would you say yes or no?
100% yes.
Now, how much of that are you willing to talk about? I'll leave that open to you, buddy.
I'm a pretty open book. Yeah. So whatever you want to talk about, man. You ask the questions, I got answers for you, bro.
So you are a recovering addict, correct?
100%. Yeah. My drug of choice was Vicodin and heroin for about 5 years. And I checked myself into rehab. I didn't need a court to do it. I had kids. And as soon as my son was born, I fucking checked in, and I've got 7 years underneath me right now.
That's awesome, man.
Brother. Hell, fucking yeah,
dude.
brother.
Fuck yeah, man.
I love that shit.
That's all.
Love stories like that.
Yeah, I mean,
we've definitely done some changing around here.
I was in the same boat pretty much. Maybe not as long, but pretty much the same shit. And I woke up one day and looked in the mirror and said, "You got to change." And that right then and there, I called my mom, went to and stayed at her house, and just did it myself for like 2 or 3 weeks, and never looked back. Literally
yeah, bro.
Got on where I work now, like 2 or 3 months after, and full steam ahead. Never even looked back.
That's perfect. Yeah, that's fucking awesome, man.
Anybody, like, I know that we don't get super serious on Highly Inappropriate a lot, but when we do, like, I'm amazed by those kind of stories. And I think anybody listening or watching along, like, I mean, it's obviously doable. You've got somebody right here that's made a 1.2 million TikTok followers, and you got to do this running a fucking hilarious podcast out of Indianapolis. Like, you can do it very easily. I'm just very proud, like, to hear that. I never heard that story.
It's all mind state. Like, you have to want to.
Yes.
And as soon as you
100%.
and you want to, you're off to the races, pretty much, in my opinion.
Dude, I was literally holding my kid, right? And my wife took a picture. I saw the picture of me holding him, and I saw, like, how fucking strung out I was. And after she showed me that picture, like, she was like, "Oh, look how cute." And I saw the picture as, like, "You're a piece of garbage, homie."
Right.
And it was a wrap since then, dude.
I've heard from a lot of recovering addicts that, like, that's kind of what did it is they finally kind of look in the mirror. They had that come to Jesus meeting where they're like, you know, wow, this is I'm you know, not to say you're a piece of shit, but you feel like you're a piece of shit, and you realize that you need to change.
Oh, dude, I was a complete piece of shit.
Yep.
You know, and I think a lot of people have a hard time fucking admitting that. I was a complete cunt.
Yeah, and it sucks because I know you personally. You're not that person, but I know drugs has made. I mean, it's made some of my friends steal money from people, like, etc. I mean, it's crazy what people go through, and we know that's not who you are as a person. So, just know that I never judge you during that time, and I'm glad that you're here today, and you know you're finding your newfound success and doing your thing, bro. Because that's what life's about. It's about doing what you're passionate about and fucking making money doing it. So
I shared the bed with you during that time.
All the money, baby.
What'd you say, Beaver?
What'd you say, Beaver?
I shared a bed with you during that time. That was fun.
Beaver. You and Beaver were bunkmates that spring break trip. Did Beaver try anything sexual with you?
Okay, allegedly I finished, but whatever.
Beaver, have you ever woke up and looked in the mirror and had that come to God moment about your cat addiction?
Nah, I'm still realizing I'm the same piece of shit, honestly. But that's all right. I'm excited.
The cats are enablers, aren't they?
They really are. They're pieces of shit, but I love them.
You let him polish your balls while you finish, don't you, Beef?
I just want to see the first Tinder girl that comes into his apartment or comes in his condo and sees 2 cats. What her reaction's going to be?
I got to go to Beaver's apartment or complex, whatever it is, and it's awesome, dude. It really is. It is awesome.
Yeah, all right.
It is. And as soon as I walked in, the cats fucking hid from me, dude.
Yeah, they scared of every fucking person.
They don't want nothing to do with me. I locked them in a shopping cart once.
You put it right on top of them when they were just little kittens.
Yeah.
Well, they did hear that Matt was a pussy killer, so they were really worried about it.
Nah, Beaver's actually the pussy.
No, that was me. That was me.
I've never killed a cat. Beaver has.
I have.
I just
we've already talked about that story on the show.
Beaver doesn't want to cry this week.
God damn.
Chris, let me ask you here. So, like, with everything you've accomplished, man, what's your end goal here? What are you trying to do? You talked about real estate before the show, you know, and it's first and foremost, you should only talk about a quarter of what you're doing. But, you know, what's your end goal? What are you trying to accomplish here?
As a quarter, so I do want to. I'm going to be investing in some things as far as multifamily apartments and things like that. But my end goal ultimately for this is once I saw that we were taking off and that there is fairly decent monetary value to this because I get paid on views, I get paid for my live broadcast, I get paid for merch. Like, it's a financial freedom that I didn't have before. So to set this up for my kid, by the time he gets, 15, 16, and he can take over this platform and I disappear from it, because I mean, I'm fucking 31, dude.
Right.
It'll give him something to stand on and kind of work towards whenever he's older. He's got a brand at that point that he can build on, because TikTok, for all we fucking know, TikTok's going to go down in 3 months. We don't fucking know.
Right.
So whenever the next big thing comes, I want to be big enough to where they search for our name on the new big thing.
Yeah.
And they find him and he's fucking set for the rest of his life.
What about Big Thing?
God
you okay?
damn it, Bieber.
You on that cat
cunt.
again.
Fucking, he's asleep, and then he hears Big Thing, and it's what?
Beaver's on that cat.
Yeah.
Beaver's.
I'm just trying to set up a monetary future for my kids.
I think it's
all I'm doing right now, man.
Which is awesome, by the way. And that's one thing I've tried with my own kid is not just having conversations with her about what she wants to be when she grows up, but I bought her a camera for Christmas, and I've been teaching her how to make her own videos. Like, she loves TikTok, by the way. I don't know if she's ever watched any of your videos or not, but
I hope not.
But
I'm the other cunt guy on TikTok, okay? Like, please do not let your daughter watch me on TikTok. I'll take that follower loss, homie.
she normally likes she'll be dancing to Taylor Swift and shit in her room, but she's been making videos and stuff, and I'm trying to find a video program that kids can use, like that she can start editing her own videos, because I've got old laptops she can use, whatever. So I'm trying to teach her the business side of stuff and like trying to make her productive, because I had the conversation about you teach yourself how to be a producer versus or a creator versus a content consumer, and
yes,
you will make money.
Every fucking time you'll make money, and you'll make a lot of it.
I'm gonna be honest. I've watched Pacer games and of course the Colts, but that's the only TV I've watched maybe in the last month, and that's no joke at all.
Matt, it's toxic. You don't want to watch TV, brother. If I'm not working my 9 to 5, you know what I mean? I'm constantly designing. I'm constantly editing videos. I'm constantly, running scenarios through my head that's gonna hit fucking big next on TikTok. Like, you can't stop. If you stop, when you get comfortable, you've lost, brother.
What's the thing is, there's no such thing as stopping, because when you stop, you move backwards because the world's moving past you. So you got to keep going.
That's the other question I had, Matt, that I want to throw Ernie's way. I apologize if I'm interrupting.
No, go ahead.
No, I wanted to throw a question your way because Duncan over here is very good at Twitter, and he's very good at keeping up ahead of the times. And like when he sees something, he's like, hey, we got to fucking comment on this right now. I'm assuming, but tell me if I'm wrong. Is TikTok the same way? Like if something comes out that's really popular, do you have to hop on it right now and or do you just like let it kind of pass by, like the ship's passing in the night?
No, man, I call it the 3-day rule. You have 3 days to do that. If you see something, like I constantly check sounds and how many videos are on that sound, like something that's going up, I go straight there and I see how many videos are there compared to the sound that was last week. And if it's higher, you want to play your cards where you're gonna win.
Yeah, it's all in the analytics, and what people don't understand, if you pay attention to what's working and you put more eggs in that basket, because I was talking to them, them guys about paying attention to the analytics on social media, paying attention to what posts hit more and which ones don't, et cetera, and just feeding off of that, and you can create a shitstorm. And we're trying to build an empire over here, bro. I feel you, man. I'm so happy for you, dude, and pumped for you, man. I think it's awesome.
Dude, thank you so much. Yeah, you got to find what's happening. But on the other end of that, like, there's not a whole lot of people on TikTok calling people cunts. You know what I mean? So like, so you get the wholesome bullshit that you do, and you enjoy that time with your son. And like, that is probably the highlight of my day, is getting to hang out with my kid. And like, we get to talk about this for the rest of our life. But on the other end of that, whenever he doesn't want to do TikTok, I don't force him, like it's a very natural thing that we do. And I think that's why we took off, man. When he wants to post, we post. If we don't, I call people cunts.
Hell yeah.
Does he
Chris.
Does he get it? Does he understand? Go ahead, B.
Oh, I was going to say, Chris, I feel like you were actually before TikTok, you were even making some popular videos even before TikTok kind of led you to the followers you have. Is that true? That you're
That's
that's
a really good question, actually. I'm really glad you touched on that. So I tried my hand at creating a fan page for Facebook. So like I like stand up. I eventually will dwell into that whenever this COVID garbage dies down, but I'll be back in clubs and doing stand up again. But I like to make people laugh, man, and the videos are my way of doing that. So TikTok was definitely fucking huge for me whenever it came to doing things like that.
Chris, if we ever get a chance to talk outside of the podcast, hit me up, because I got a lot of friends that are in comedy, and with that kind of following and the comedy that you have and the timing you have, we could get you probably pushed forward a lot faster than you would if you're just jumping into open mics.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, Juice has a lot of contacts. We were talking about doing something this year, doing some open mics and stuff. So definitely get in contact with Juice on that, because he knows a lot of the local comedians and stuff, dudes. But yeah.
Oh man, that is huge. Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
We'll have a conversation.
Matt'll shoot you my contact info.
Yeah, bro. We'll
Thank
have
you
a
so
conversation for sure. I wanted to go through some of the Facebook comments, because we got a lot of listeners in here right now. Of course, we got your wife in here talking shit. James Happy, longtime listener. Trisha Johnson, Zach Chafin. We got
Hey,
Rack.
Trisha Johnson, man. That's one of the fucking TikTok OGs right there, man.
Hell yeah. Welcome to the party. Welcome to the
Let's go.
party. Zach Chafin as well. Tammy Greenwood, Jessica Trevino, Brianna Wilburn. By the way, Brianna, we have not announced it yet, but you're the winner of our caption contest.
Oh, he just announced it.
Just announced. Just announced.
The guys from Boss Hog of Liberty were trying to sneak me like a $5 bill under the table, so
10,
they could still
10.
Yeah, 10, so they could still win the 25 and still come out on top with $15. And I told them it wasn't gonna happen.
Oh shit! You know, it's funny because it's on my list. I looked at it like before the show. I was like, damn it, I still have not fucking announced that. That's how my life goes sometimes.
So congratulations, Brianna Wilburn. You will be getting $25 hashtag Cash App or whatever she uses.
And we might as well announce it. I don't know the story off the top of my head, but she basically injured herself with a suction dildo. So congratulations. Anytime you do that, we'll pay, part of your phone bill. Okay.
Holy fucking shit.
That's the kind of listeners we're looking for here.
Hey, and if this blows up, guys, just think about it. If you share with your friends and this gets to be a bigger, popular, more listened to, more viewed podcast, just imagine how much money we're going to give away.
And I'm still going to leave you on red on Facebook Messenger, by the way.
Hey, if I can touch on that real quick, Matt, anytime you need a good old collaboration, I got a small platform. I got a couple followers if you ever want to hit on that, bro.
Hey, well, I'm sure we could probably collab and make something fucking hilarious. So I'm always down for that.
Yeah, always open.
You know how you give this guy a few substances, you know how the brain starts firing off. So,
or not firing off. Either way.
Yeah. Or I might just take a nap,
or show your balls to everybody.
Well, that's guaranteed to happen. I'm about to do it here on the show. So, thanks for all of our TikTokers for joining.
Yeah, I don't think he takes.
I feel like he's like on point, like
you give Matt
24/7.
Yeah, you give Matt some substances, he'll just forget to play the intro song.
And hit record.
Guilty.
Yeah, and hit record. Yep.
Yeah, I've had to pull. You know what sucks is I don't know what's wrong. I'm still trying to figure it out. But sometimes when we recorded live through YouTube, and I'm gonna go back through and pull the video, I would forget to record the audio separate. And I go back and pull the audio from the video, it would just be grainy and bullshit, and I would have to apologize on our feed. Yeah, sorry guys, I got fucked up. Sorry about the audio. Here we are. But yeah,
there's the old Matt I know, right?
There's the old Matt. He's still in here somewhere. He's just a dad, a little more mature, but not really.
Yeah, same.
I gotta ask you too, and it'll help you plug this too. I want one of those shirts. Where can I buy
it? Dude, listen, so you can find merch. This is my favorite saying, boys. Merch link in bio, okay? If you follow me on Instagram, which please, for the fuck's sake, like we have 1.2 million followers on TikTok and we have 4,000 followers on Instagram. You make that make sense.
Yeah. It's hard to cross platform, man. It really is. It
is. But
just start doing bikini shots.
I've got the merch behind me. Go check it out. We've got women's shirts, kids shirts, hoodies, leggings because we're gay like that, just go check it out.
Beaver leggings.
Beaver, I will custom fit you, sir.
Matt, if you buy the leggings, I'll wear them on the polar plunge.
Hey, if I buy leggings at the polar plunge, I'm sorry, you guys aren't going to get anything. You know, you're not going to get any looks.
I hate to
and
tell
it's
you
not
this,
even the
but Matt,
dick. I got a real big bean bag. It's just really noticeable. I'm sorry, guys.
If you wear those leggings, I will make you TikTok famous, son.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Come out to the polar plunge. You want to join our polar plunge team?
Do not test this gangster.
I think that's our challenge right now to Chris, is he should join our polar plunge team. And by the way, have you ever done the polar plunge, or are you familiar with the polar plunge?
So isn't that where you get in ice cold fucking water?
So we just signed up. By the way, this is official because we've kind of teased it on the show. So February 20th of next month, it's at the Dye Country Club, Dye Golf Course Country Club. Yep. So it's basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna jump in freezing water and we raise money for the Special Olympics. So
I fuck with that heavy.
So I think
listen, I already got a little wee. So what's a little water? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Let's go.
I mean, last time I did, I was wearing booty shorts and a tank top, and I was carrying a John Stamos big head. So I don't know if I can get any more gayer this time, but we're going to try.
When I get out there, it will not be the polar plunge. It'll be the polar bulge.
Yeah.
Listen, if Beaver's going to be there, it's going to get a lot gayer.
Absolutely. I think we should have like matching. We should definitely get some matching index volleyball shorts made. And maybe tank tops. We got to look super. I mean, we got to stand out because that's how you do it. You know, like we stand out with our personalities, but if our outfits are electric, we're going to be postered everywhere. That's what we want.
Listen, I got a dump truck. I'm going to put fam on the ass.
Let's go.
We need to stuff bananas.
I would love fam on my ass.
Definitely
going to be stuff.
At least.
Oh, super high.
Yeah, I'm putting my I'm digging out that old Halloween costume, finding that dildo and sticking it in my pants. So,
I don't know what I could give you, but you should wear your Christmas gift I gave you.
Oh yeah,
the tuggy I got on right now. Gift. I have it on right now.
Is it a banana hammock?
It's a tuggy.
If you jump in with that snuggy dick tuggy or whatever, that would be. They might kick you out if you walked up in that thing.
Hey Matt, I'm sorry to halt the show. Can you post the link to the donation in the comments of the Facebook, because people are talking about how they love the cause?
Yeah, absolutely. I will do that here on the show if you guys want to keep rolling.
Hey, Matt,
go ahead. Actually, go ahead, buddy.
Here's what you can do. If you send me that link directly on Instagram, you follow me there, yeah?
Yes, sir.
You send me that link, and I'm going to post it on my bio in TikTok, man. We'll get this motherfucker rolling.
Let's go. I like your style, dude.
All right.
All right. I appreciate it. Yeah, I will post that link here on the feed. I'll get it pulled up here in a second. But I do want to jump into something. Juice, I don't know if you started yet or not, buddy, but you said you wanted to start reviewing Netflix, all the Netflix original movies this year.
Yeah, so anybody that's listening, and I know that Chris is a TV and movie fan, right? And everybody that listens to this, everybody that watches this are fans. Netflix came out and said that they were going to release 70 movies in 2021,
which is insane.
So the last company to do anything like this was MGM, and it was like in the 40s or the 50s. I might be wrong on this. Somebody could fact check me. Fuck them. But it was 50 something movies in a year, so they're going to beat it by 20. And then they also came out and said that they were going to release a film every week of 2021. So from now until the end of the year, they're going to release a movie. And my plan is to every single movie they release, I'm going to watch the whole movie, and then I'm also going to give a review on the Juice in the Morning podcast and also on the Highly Inappropriate podcast, and tell you and save you time. Like, do you want to watch this movie? Maybe. If you do, awesome. But at the end of the day, I'm going to tell you whether or not you should watch it and whether or not you're going to waste your time watching it with you, your kids, your family, any of those people.
Juice in a movie.
Yep. And the first one coming up is this weekend, Outside the Wire, with Anthony Mackie from Avengers, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's called Outside the Wire. It's basically a guy that is an AI robot, and he hires a human to be able to help him think outside the box. So I'm just going to leave it at that, and I'm going to let you guys roll with it. I'm going to watch it. It looks good. It looks awesome. There's a lot of fucking stinkers in that trailer, but this one looks good.
I agree. The trailer itself, like we were talking about the actors that are in it, insane, man. Like they had like a superhero like Melissa McCarthy and somebody else, so like overweight women superheroes. Saw Leo in there. You
The
saw
people Beaver would date.
like a who's who of names.
Dude,
and stuff.
when Leo showed up at the end of the trailer, I was like,
I couldn't believe Leo was in a Netflix movie. I really couldn't. But at the same time, like when I seen all this, I'm now a stockbroker. So I saw this and I thought, buy Netflix stock. Netflix stock is going to go up, I think. Especially if we get quarantined, then it's going to go to an all-time.
If we get quarantined again,
over here.
and I think they just upped their prices again, didn't they?
Yeah, they've been kind of fluctuating a little bit, but at one point last year they were all-time high, but which is because of the pandemic.
Of course, and Tiger King, everybody getting hot on Tiger.
Those cunts are charging me $15 to watch half-ass movies.
Yeah, but at the same time, with like the movie theaters dead and all that stuff like that, like more people are going to streaming. It'll be big. I think the Netflix is with the movie I did this year they're definitely killing Hulu.
Yeah.
I mean, Disney Plus is fighting with them, but it's more like the kid side of it. Like
Yeah.
Netflix is your
The Rob-
gateway for streaming.
Whoa! Rob Hart does not.
Rob Hart does not appreciate. He's still convinced that Disney Plus is going to take over Netflix. Fuck Netflix. He had a whole diatribe about that too. I'm pretty
I
sure.
will
we
say
talked about
Disney
that one,
Plus
too.
will be taken off shortly with the whole.
Yeah, they got a lot of good shit coming,
shows
too.
that are going to be coming. So
I know the thing that Disney Plus did that was genius though is like they own like Hulu and they own ESPN Plus, so they just bundled their shit together for like a super low price. That's how they're getting a lot of people to come in, which at the same time tells me they're desperate to get more people than Netflix because Netflix is killing them, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, Netflix is always going to have the market share. I mean, just because they're the originator, and they're kind of like the Walmart of fucking, streaming movies.
Yeah.
As a degenerate, like we always talk about degenerate gamblers, I'm a degenerate consumer. So I watch a shitload of TV. I watch a shitload of movies. I'm gonna watch all the Disney stuff. I'm gonna watch all the Netflix stuff. Like I was actually looking at this list and getting like a little bit of a daunting feeling. Like, how am I gonna fucking watch all of it? Like, I only have so much time, and I like to play video games too. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, what am I gonna do? Sit on my couch for 365 days? Because that's probably what's gonna happen.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of consuming though, and the Netflix, did anybody dive into Cobra Kai?
No, is it fire?
It's fire, bro.
I know Beaver did.
So many people say it's awesome, but
dude,
I've never seen it.
If you grew up with that nostalgia, that Karate Kid stuff, it is amazing.
I need
They
to watch.
dive into other than just the first one too.
Yeah, season 3, I'm all the way through. Wait, and season 4, I cannot wait because
It's gonna be
Oh
awesome.
man, I gotta watch.
It's good.
Not to halt stuff again. I apologize. I'm overstepping my boundaries as a producer, but the show that's on HBO Max, Tiger, it's a documentary of Tiger Woods. I am so ready to get balls deep into Tiger Woods.
Oh, that did not say.
Hey, clip that. Definitely. I can't wait to get balls deep into Tiger Woods. Clip that.
Tiger Woods.
Juice is
excited to get balls deep into that Perkins waitress.
I'm gonna play that at his next wedding.
Oh damn.
Balls deep into Tiger Woods, and Tiger's wife's gonna smash your truck with a 9-iron.
I just feel right at home.
What?
What up?
Tiger
Oh, man.
he's the goat though.
Chris, what do you do?
Documentary.
What do you do when you're not producing content?
Honestly,
Yep.
I am playing video games with my kids.
Hell yes.
I know that sounds cliche and weak as fuck, but like if I have any downtime, it's fucking video games with the kids, man. We just hang out.
Dude, you sound like you have like the coolest fucking life ever, dude. Like this guy is fucking killing the game right now. Like that's make TikTok videos and play video games with my kids is possibly the greatest life that I could imagine.
Well, hey,
maybe
focus less on your rap
on the side, maybe a little Pornhub in the bathroom, and that's a fucking wrap.
Well, Clay,
in the bathroom, I'm a grown man. I have a king size bed, and if she walks in, then either you finish or you walk away.
yeah.
That's the right answer.
Dude, if I tried that, I'd be sleeping in Beaver's other room, dude.
All right, it's got a reclining couch. All right.
I'm only talking shit because she's in the other room, guys. This is all.
She's talking shit in the feed. She's talking shit in the feed right now. So we're getting it heavy right now. By the way,
that's fair.
How many white females are throwing their panties at you virtually now?
Can I say all of them?
Hey,
what merch
God
do you
love
sell?
it.
Do you sell the female merch or the male?
Oh
stuff?
yeah. Listen, hey, listen. Okay, so my wife has been really cool with the whole women thing. Like at first she was like, "Why's that bitch say you got pretty eyes?" And I'm like,
"Because I do, hon."
Because like, bitch, I do.
I mean, that's why I wanted to have sex with you when I first met you. So I mean,
and then it just kind of, I'm like, I'm gonna make leggings and I want to see videos. Like, I'm a nasty old man, you know what I mean? We're fucking in our 30s right now. Like, I'm gross.
hey, like I was trying to explain to the girl that I just started dating. I'm like, you understand? Like sometimes I have conversations just to remind myself I can do it. It's completely innocent. So,
100%.
All I'm getting out of the conversation is I need a TikTok with 1.2 million followers, and I would.
So he can get a divorce now.
The divorce is coming. We already know that.
Yeah, he's gonna get a divorce with 3 TikTok followers. So let's get.
Yeah, and my 3 followers will be her attorneys.
Oh fuck. So I'll put it this way. I had to take my Snapchat off of my TikTok bio because it got to the point to where it was like, not okay.
Hey, could you maybe put Juice's Snapchat in your?
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
Throw my Twitter on your bio. That'd be
fine. Luckily, my wife does not follow anything I do creatively, so I can say whatever the fuck I want.
Now, Chris, we talked before the show a little bit. You're not a sports fan at all, really.
No, I am. I can't. So whenever you say like people that are riding the bench, their fucking names, I'm just like, okay. But like, I'm definitely up with the Pacers making the right move on getting rid of Depot. I thought that was a great move.
Yeah, if you don't want to be here, get the fuck out. And by the way, speaking of Depot, we have a 2-week absence. He's back on the show now. Beaver, our permanent guest. Beaver, do you have a 3-week NBA update? There was just a blockbuster NBA trade, and what the fuck's going on with the Pacers?
Beaver woke up from his nap to be here tonight because he is so excited about what just went down yesterday in the NBA. So monster trade, Beaver. Tell us about it.
Stop jerking off.
I can't believe how beautiful that bed is. And that's all I'm saying.
Ooh, I got a notification. I'm getting free Chick-fil-A. Anyways, no, there was a massive trade between 4 teams that went down. Essentially, the main piece was James Harden going to the Nets, which you're talking about a top 5 player in the league, obviously. And then,
talent or weight?
Yes.
Talent, both. Okay.
But on top of that, the Nets decided that they were going to send over 4 picks and then also do 4 pick swaps, which basically like Houston's allowed to take either their pick or the Nets ones, whichever one is better for that year. But in turn, the Cavaliers, I think they shipped a low pick to get Jared Allen, who's a very up and coming center for the Nets, who was doing pretty well, which didn't quite make sense because they've got a bunch of centers on their team. But then in terms of for Pacers, somehow the Rockets did not see Karis LeVert as a fit, or just like the fact that Oladipo was on a 1-year contract. So they decided to trade him. They traded Karis LeVert and a 2nd rounder for Victor Oladipo. And that's kind of all the pieces. I think there's a couple other lower keys that went to Houston, but by and large, that's the main focus of the trade right there.
So Indiana gets rid of a player that doesn't want to be there. Houston gets rid of a player that doesn't want to be there. I feel like it's a win-win for everybody, right?
Pretty much. I'm not entirely sure whether or not Vic, he kind of had a good mindset going into the year, and to his credit, he was playing fairly hard for it, but at the same time, it was never a guarantee. He never was committal to the Pacers. And honestly, Karis LeVert was a guy that many people talked about the Pacers trying to go get, but they would but it was just like the Nets would never do that straight up for Oladipo.
Right, and didn't we draft him originally, correct?
I mean, you could technically say that, but it was for the Nets. They already had Thaddeus Young for that draft pick already swapped earlier that day.
Let's flip over. Let's flip over here to the Three Stooges. You guys are cracking up. What the hell's going on over there?
But all right, I break this goddamn heater out because we're in a goddamn polar plunge garage right now.
They're prepping.
We're training.
Yeah, we're training right now for this plunge. But this little ass heater, Matt has seen it. It's a piece of shit. Small thing on wheels.
Working great.
And it finally had my toes not numb. And it opened the garage door like 6 times during the show.
All right. I'm just helping with the training. All right, guys. All I'm doing.
Oh, fantastic. I'm pretty excited. Like, so Beaver, how do you feel about how do you feel about who's going to, are the Nets the favorite now over the Lakers, or, how do you feel?
They're, I think in terms of the sports books, they, at least out of the East, they are the favorites. I don't know if they ever took the Lakers or not. The Lakers are still a damn good team themselves, but they're supposed to be. The only issue comes, you got basically 3 very ball dominant players. I mean, you can make 2 work pretty well, and you've seen 3 in the past, like the Warriors, and also when the Heat kind of came together for their big 3, but it's one that they're like, this is almost super ball dominant for the 3 guys, so they got to find a way to make that work. But if they can, then you're talking about 3 top 20 players in the league at least, which is pretty damn good.
B. NBA B. I'm sorry to interrupt, dude. You're like Wojo right now. But I just now looked at your name, dude. Still think I can rap. Come on. We don't deserve, I didn't deserve that, dude.
I've already said you're losing to Matt right now still.
Has that been up this entire time and he just noticed it?
It's been up for a while.
It's been up for a while.
I mean, he takes every shot. I think Beaver should rap battle you because he takes every shot. I think, is Beaver trying
to... I can't rap with a shit. I at least admit that I can't.
Beaver's going to take it.
Hey, Beaver low-key robs me, dude.
Can I use that for content, for fuck's sake?
He low-key robs me.
I think Duncan should get a TikTok where he just freestyles all the time, man.
I think I'd hear him.
That definitely would cause a divorce for sure. That's
I'm here for it.
The fucking just like cockiness I would have if I had 1.5 million TikTokers from me. Oh my God. I would play intro music and walk out here at the beginning of the show and like sit down on my
guarantee it. You rub it all the time.
Oh man.
We'll get there. We'll get there. Well, we're definitely going to collab on something, Chris. So, I mean, we'll talk. We'll get the wheel spinning here out. Because it looks like we've got some crossover here. You want to do some comedy? It looks like Chris wants to start a TikTok career and get a divorce. And Beaver, maybe he gets another cat in the next 6 months. We don't know. We'll talk about it.
Hey, Chris, if you're trying to get that divorce, you let me know, man. I'll post that Snapchat, homie.
Hey, real fast. No divorce is happening. Come on, guys. Come on.
We already know, dude.
It's a 50-50 shot. As soon as you get married, it's a 50-50 shot. Just don't know.
It really is.
Only way, maybe if the Doge went to like $10 tomorrow. I don't know.
Hey, have you invested more already? I've already put more into it. So
I think I have like almost 40,000 shares of Doge.
I'm breaking my rules right now. So like it's starting to piss me off, but because you're not supposed to.
Elon said it's going to be the main currency on Mars, boys.
And that's all I had to hear.
And if anything, we might be dead and gone, and somehow somebody that gets my stuff is going to be like, dude, Uncle Chris was a fucking dipshit.
Yeah, we're gonna be billionaires living on Mars.
That 100,000 Doge, they're going to be like billionaires. Yeah,
we're gonna Chris,
you have your password.
We're gonna be billionaires living on Mars on Dogecoin. It's gonna be.
If I get rich off Doge, I'm gonna quit my job and raise those dogs. Like I'm gonna have a Doge farm of those dogs, and I'm gonna have 5 million TikTok followers because I'm gonna have Doge videos all day long.
God damn.
Let's go.
50% of the marriages in divorce, Matt.
I'm fucking here for it. I'm fucking here for it.
Speaking of bad investments, hopefully nobody took my NFL playoff picks last week and bet on those. Well, granted, I always bet with my heart, or I always pick with my heart because I do not bet on the games, but I did horrible. So, Duncan, what happened last week in the NFL playoffs, and what's going to happen this week, buddy?
All right, so last week I had a post, and I kind of thought that the favorites would win. That's kind of where I was at too. The big one, I'll start off right off the top. The big one was the Browns beating the Steelers. I mean, I know the spread was high, and I thought the Browns maybe could cover, so I kind of moneylined it with a parlay, but I did not think the Steelers were going to lose at home. And the Browns came out and met business. I
mean, they had sex with the Steelers.
Oh, they just went bananas on them, dude. Yeah, Josh moneylined the Browns and shit.
I think the Browns were just so hyped to be there that they were like, and unfortunately the Steelers have been there, done that, etc.
Speaking of like TikTok and stuff, they're sick of Juju. Like, came out and said they were faceless, like the same old Browns. When they were asked if they were going to play, when they were.
I was kind of taken out of context.
As soon as he said that, I texted Duncan and was like, Duncan, the Browns, man, gotta hit the fucking
They had
Browns.
no coach. Like they were meeting people for the first time in the locker room. But anyways, that game was ridiculous. Pretty much everybody else went how we thought it was going to go. The Colts, they were my pick. Like I said, no homer. The Colts are the underdog. I think that could possibly they could win today. And the Colts seem to do what the Colts do. They just beat themselves like Ben Roethlisberger on Pornhub, like they do every fucking week against somebody good.
Yeah.
So, man, we should have won that game. But anyways, and then I said the Rams could possibly win, and that did happen too. So
yeah, I picked Washington over Tampa Bay just because I hate Tom Brady, but I'm not surprised
I knew they would.
The Rams defense is nasty. Here's my question: is do you think the Rams can beat the Packers this week? As I think it's very possible.
That is the one.
No,
that's the one that I kind of was thinking about, but you have to think they're going into Lambeau, man. Like that LA team is not going to fare well in Lambeau. Like I know they're talking about trying to train with the air conditioning and stuff. I'm telling you, Rodgers is going to get it done. I think you're going to have A-Rod in.
Hey, does somebody have the feet real quick? Does somebody have their feet on in the background because we're getting feedback somewhere? So we're getting an echo. I don't know where it's coming from.
Usually beef. I'm just going to
appreciate it. No, I don't have anything in the background. I will say in terms of that matchup, it depends on how Goff's going to play. Really, is how that matchup will go because the Rams defense, you're featuring probably the best corner and best defensive lineman in the game, and they're just really solid overall.
Okay, interesting. Okay, I think the Rams have a pretty good shot of beating the Packers just because defense wins championships. Also, the other game, do you think the Bucs beat the Saints this time? I say no.
Mm-mm.
I
say yes. I say the Bucs beat them. It's tough to beat a team 3 times in the same season.
The Bucs are going to win. It'll be the Bucs.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah. For sure. Bucs and Packers.
I think it'll be Bucs and Packers, and then I think you're going to have Chiefs, and that's the other one. That's the big one. Baltimore is, man, I don't know. Can they? Can they win that?
That Baltimore defense is really good, man. Yeah. I think so because Buffalo really hasn't played well. Obviously, they should have got their asses beat last week. Yeah, I would think Baltimore.
They struggle against the run, and that's what Baltimore does. So
they can just fucking run forever. So I think Baltimore win.
All right. So then you have Baltimore Chiefs. Then we got
Chiefs.
So you have Chiefs in the Super Bowl again against Aaron Rodgers.
I think my pick is definitely going to be. I think the Chiefs should run away with it, but I don't know. The Bills are the hottest team in the NFL right now.
If I were betting a team to come out of the NFC, I feel like Tampa is a better bet, just because
they're kind of clicking, man. They really are grooving. Their defense is kind of rough right now, though.
Yeah,
and we know that Green Bay defense can be rough. I think you're looking at a Rodgers-Brady shootout. Yeah. And Brady has weapons, and Rodgers kind of lacks.
Rodgers is on fire right now, man.
Rodgers is on fire.
I mean, he's got Adams, but other than that, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the Bucks have like Antonio Brown is starting to come around with Evans and Godwin. Like they have so many weapons.
I hate to be this guy because Rob's going to block me and unfollow me again. But the way as Rodgers is, he's only won one Super Bowl. He gets in the playoffs.
Why doesn't he get the flack that Peyton got? That's why I'm getting.
I agree.
Because he won a Super Bowl early.
I hate to be that dude, but man, I would feel better with Brady in the playoffs over Rodgers.
So you're thinking Chiefs, Bucks?
Yeah,
I think that's what the NFL wants.
Yeah.
No, of course.
That's absolutely what they want.
You want Brady and Mahomes.
Brady Mahomes passing the torch. I can hear him right now. Here's a guy.
Oh God, I won't fucking watch it. I won't watch it.
You'll watch it. You'll watch it.
I'm just gonna get drunk and eat all the food that's at the at the party. So we're not having no virtual Super Bowl parties here in Shelby County. By the way, guys, we're getting drunk and we're hanging out with our friends and we're eating chicken wings.
Have we figured out where the Super Bowl party's at, Matthew?
I've had talks with Capone's, the same place as last year. Possibly hitting up some other places, just seeing what people can throw at me. But Capone's.
Sorry, Matt, but I've just came up with one of the biggest genius ideas I've ever thought of in my life. I think we should have the live show at Beaver's house in front of the mirror table and have a contest on Facebook where we hand out 20 VIP invitations.
That is terrible.
To get into our Super Bowl party.
My cats are going to be terrified.
Beav is down.
Yeah, I'm in. You can do whatever you want.
That would be electric.
Can I sit with one of the cats?
If they come up to you, yes, you can.
Dude, Beaver's got a nice big TV and everything, dude. Sword.
He's got two.
I got three. I got
2 rooms of TVs.
Did you say he has swords?
Oh, dude, he has fucking ninja.
He's got fucking
ninja swords in his living room.
Ninja
dude.
swords.
I'm out.
That's why he's watching Cobra Kai. This asshole's throwing ninja stars in his backyard in his boxers.
Beaver's in front of that mirror with Cobra Kai in the background, just
smacking his dick with nunchucks. I see his. No wonder his cats are afraid of people. Beaver's doing karate in his fucking garage.
No, I'm out.
Hey, don't forget he's got that Wilson ball in there with his swords too. Might be fucking.
God damn.
That's who he talks to, I think.
Wilson is my best friend.
Ball, like from the movie Castaway. Yeah, he has the force.
Beaver, have you ever held the volleyball, Wilson, as you're having sex? So it's kind of like a threesome.
I never thought of that, but it's a very good idea.
You should try that for sure. I would for sure. Like,
you should hold it over like this from behind, and it'd be like an Eiffel Tower.
I'm sure Rob's held it for him.
I think.
Do you like what you see, Wilson? Do you like it?
I mean, that was my next question. If Rob Hart's heard you had sex in the other room, is it like a threesome? Because
I think he just went to go get Wilson.
Or a sword.
He's trying to have a threesome.
Sword and Wilson?
Oh, a sword in Wilson would be electric.
Rob would crack the door. 100% Rob's cracking the door.
Yes.
There he is.
By the way, that he didn't buy it like that. That's Beaver's own blood, by the way.
No, that's actually Tom Hanks' blood.
That's his own blood. 625.
So Beaver bought this ball from the Illuminati. It's got Tom Hanks' blood on it, and COVID's here, guys. Yeah.
Pulling the Big Bird gif and like kicking the door down.
That's my favorite gift.
Speaking of cancer culture, Juice, do you have the articles ready? I know I can't pass the baton to you, but okay. Our buddy Trump got fucking banned from Twitter this week. I mean, like people just and like I read an interesting article today, and it says it proves that tech giants kept Trump alive this whole time. So it's like how much are we being played here, guys? Like if you think about it here, now Trump's being canceled. Obviously, can't do Twitter. Trump's going to be on what, Parler, Grindr? I don't know. I mean, whatever.
All of it.
I wish we could vote like who we cancel next. Like I think they should do like a worldwide vote. Like
cancel.
Who do you want to cancel this month? And we just cancel somebody every month. Could you imagine?
Survivor.
Yeah, it'd be
Twitter
like
Survivor.
Celebrity Survivor, dude.
I can't wait. I can't wait till we piss somebody off and they're gonna pull up a gay joke I said on MySpace in like 2005 and like they're gonna try to just throw me off the planet. I can't wait.
Tom never turned his back on us.
It's
Fuck.
Beaver from the clouds.
Beaver rested up for 2 weeks. He just came with fire tonight.
Coming hot.
He just came with the fire.
Tom never turned his
But no, like, man, Beaver, you're
All right.
killing it.
Twitter CEO Jack Dorsey said in a series of tweets on Wednesday that permanently suspending President Donald Trump from the platform sets a precedent I feel is dangerous. The power on individual or corporation a part of the global public conversation.
So there you go. They're canceling Trump, which is crazy. And I think I heard afterwards they lost like 88 million people on Twitter. Like,
what's
at
the
a time.
chances of like when he gets out of the White House finally and stuff settles down, that he comes out with his own like social media platform?
I've heard I've heard he's coming up with his own news network too. Like that's his next big thing, which I think is brilliant, by the way, for him as a business opportunity. Yeah, that's brilliant. He's going to be like the Glenn Beck fucking right, whatever. Like it's probably some deal with the GOP, stay in their good graces, etc. I don't know. Like I don't know any details, but that's all I've heard. I just started a rumor that he's starting a news network, which is brilliant, with who he is, like I will say that. And I'm not a Trump fan, but I'm not afraid to say when he's right and wrong, like
the dude's good with money.
Right.
I'll also say with this article, I kind of agree with the guy that wrote it, and then also the guy that's commenting on it. Dorsey described the decision to bar Trump as forced because of the effect of Trump's words. Offline harm as a result of online speech is demonstrably real. And what drives our policy and enforcement above all, he said, adding, I believe this was the right decision for Twitter. And I will just really quickly say my piece, which is I don't think this is the right choice, because when you censor people and you take that discourse out of the narrative of the national narrative, that's a problem, because when people argue and say stupid ideas or crazy things, you should be able to argue against it and you should be able to have that conversation, because if you don't and you're agreeing with everything that's always said, the world becomes an echo chamber, and that is not the place that I want to live in.
But also, I do have a little question, oddly, in terms of this goes back kind of to the route thing. I mean, doesn't everyone have that option to be able to censor everyone?
Yeah, exactly.
Being able to block everyone?
Yeah, if you don't want to fucking hear something, just block it. But that's why I'm saying that I think it's kind of harmful to remove somebody completely from it, because then we can't.
That's a precedent.
Hey, I want to back up just a little bit on this Trump network. What if,
goddamn,
get off the Twitter shit, Trump network, let's go.
What if he comes out like with a weekly special of releasing like secret shit? Like
I just want to see, brilliant.
All the White House secrets.
No, he would be dead in a week. I mean, like they would come after him. They can't,
they would Hillary Clinton him in a heartbeat, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like it just wouldn't happen. Like they wouldn't allow that. Second off, I want a Trump hour where he just talks shit about everybody. I think that would be. I mean, because honestly, I think he's a funny guy. I don't agree with his politics at all, but like I think he's a funny guy. I don't think he's a racist. I don't believe half the fucking narrative that's sold about him. But that's because I have the ability to read past fucking punchlines and bullshit, and I understand the comedy, and I also understand what he's trying to accomplish. Like he's trying to get his followers riled up when he says crazy things. And guess what? Not only is he getting his followers riled up, he's getting you guys. I mean, he's accomplishing his goal. He's smart. He knows he's a marketer. He knows what he's doing. So for everybody that's gotten riled up, whether for the president or against the president over the last 4 years, you've been played. Congratulations. Let's move the fuck on.
I just hope he starts talking about all the shit at Area 51.
Show us the goddamn aliens, Beaver.
Yeah, what's going on? So they just released. So Dunk, you kind of brought the story to me. So do you have some intel here? What's going on, bub?
About the aliens?
Yeah, so the CIA finally released 10,000 documents. I don't know. It's apparently there was a huge I can't talk. WikiLeaks released 2 yesterday, I believe, or this week as well. I haven't dived into anything in there yet. So it's gonna, the world's becoming more transparent, and we're gonna have aliens here. I can't wait. I'm gonna have a pet alien. He's gonna get me beers during the show and light my blunts and stuff. I can't wait.
What if you become the alien's pet?
The day I wake up and see a goddamn alien on the news or whatever, I'm quitting my job and not leaving my house. Probably.
First of all,
it will freak me the fuck out if I saw a goddamn alien.
Hey,
Dunk's gonna have the tinfoil hat on his head. You just watch.
Yeah, dude, I'm all in. Like, I'm quarantined for life.
Hold
boys.
on. I don't think that the aliens are coming to Carthage, so we're gonna be all right.
But I just can't wait for that content.
No,
you'll have a TikTok video with a few aliens in it. Don't worry.
Oh, 100%.
So Matt, I was the one who sent that to you. So there was a article in the bill for the coronavirus relief bill that released with the $600 checks to everybody, and it gave the CIA 180 days to release all the stuff they have on extraterrestrials, and they released it early yesterday. 10,000 documents, 10,000 pages of documents, and there was PDF files that you could literally click on the internet and read about it. The problem is I feel like it's very similar to the bill. They put so much out there, they don't think people are going to read through every single thing and find the good stuff. There is some good stuff in there. I've read a couple of the PDFs already, and I'll wait till a different show to get into it.
That shit's fake, dude. There's no way that they're gonna release secrets. Like,
so
it's
Juice,
it's fake as fuck. It's got to be.
Juice, you're telling me it's basically like the whole Apple agreement thing that they have, where you just have to click "I accept" on it right there.
Beaver, you nailed it on the fucking head. Are you serious? Like, do you think the regular Joe is going to go through and click on what 100,000 different type of documents to read through every single thing? But think about it, about 2 or 3 months from now, there are the nerds that are going to be the super nerds that are going to go through this and read it line by line, and then they're going to share it with us, and we're going to have news for an entire year. So once again, back to my thing about the content that we can consume. How much content can we consume? There's going to be Netflix, Disney, and now these alien documents. Yeah. There's no way we can.
In Trump news.
There's no way we can keep track of all of it.
It's all encompassing.
As long as weed is still in play, we're going to be able to keep track of this guy.
I think that's why aliens want to come here, obviously.
But I do.
Sorry, I'm just gonna say, what do your guys' aliens look like? Do you guys see the little green things with the big heads, or like?
No, for sure, it's the inflatables. I used to get it like Discovery Zone and in Great Times, like.
It's like your classic, like South Park alien.
Yeah, 100%.
Grace.
I'm pretty sure the aliens are out like tending the garden down front.
I mean, why do those aliens? Why do people think aliens look that way? Obviously, somebody's seen a fucking alien once and said, "This is what they look like."
I got a question. After the aliens get here and they get Twitter and all this shit, how long before Juice like some alien cheeks?
It's not cheating, it's aliens.
Dude, I started scrolling my Twitter and it's like alien porn, dude. It's like
Justin quotations Juice Kelly like this post.
It's gonna be really awkward if they look like wieners.
Hey, serious question though,
Might
guys.
have tits and wieners.
Who's having a worse week? Trump getting banned from Twitter, or the guy who potentially might lose $240 million in Bitcoin?
Bitcoin.
I actually just said that to Dunk while he was giving his whole Dogecoin thing. He said, I'm gonna have kids that wake up, 40 years down the road, and they're gonna have $40 billion worth of Dogecoin. But I said, hey, what if they forget their password?
Yeah, sorry. I was laughing at Beaver saying aliens would have boobs and dicks. Like,
hey, Duncan,
tranny aliens.
Duncan, if your kids forget the password, I'll remember. Give me the money.
Tranny
alien 1 2 3. That might be the name of our show today. Tranny aliens 1 2 3.
There's a lot of people that their Pornhub searches just changed.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm laughing really hard tonight, boys.
To reference Matt, what he was talking about almost a decade ago, Stephen Thomas, the former CTO at blockchain company Ripple Labs, was given 7,002 Bitcoins worth, $2 to $6 each, for making a cryptocurrency explainer video, reports the New York Times. So this guy is the same guy that also lost his password to access that Bitcoin.
Yeah, it's one of those like Matt, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's like them like portable. It's like a wallet, like a crypto wallet is what they call it, and it's pretty much like a portable like USB, and it's got like an
external hard drive.
Huge code, like it's like a 34-digit code. Like we've talked about this at work a bunch. And this guy like literally had it wrote on a napkin or whatever, threw it away when the shit was like real low, didn't realize, just not giving a fuck really. And now it's at like top dollar, like it was like 40,000 I think last week. I think it's up to like 34 today. Over $1 million, and he cannot think of this.
Over $1 million. It's 240 million.
I just want to know why there isn't backup. Like, what's your mother's maiden name and where'd you go to school at?
Damn, Beaver's coming out with heaters today.
It's different than that, man.
So the Bitcoin had been stashed away in a digital wallet, and Thomas has used 8 of his most frequently used passwords
like 2 left
in an attempt to access his Iron Key hard drive, and is now multi-million-dollar fortune, but has had no luck. 2 attempts now remain before the device auto encrypts its contents, leaving Thomas's fortune in limbo.
Like,
Just
no,
call it Schrodinger's.
Dude, this guy has went to like the top hackers in the world and said, look, this has this much money on it, and I will give you this much if you unlock it, and they cannot unlock it.
he found the top hackers. I'll pay you $1 million each, and I'll blow you off. You fucking unlock this thing.
Look, could you imagine if they like gave me the wallet thing and I punched in Beaver sucks alien trainee porn or whatever? It fucking worked.
Beaver sucks alien tranny dick 1 2 3.
That's even funnier. What if the password's 111111111?
That's what mine would be. I gotta stop making
whole attempt on that.
I gotta stop making mine so damn easy. Like because my daughter figured my password out and shit. I mean, I don't need that.
The password is password.
Password is password. Exactly.
$240 million, and you just can't access it.
Wow. I couldn't imagine, dude. I would wake up every day like I bet he has like a gun with a chamber, like with 2 fucking clicks until the bullet's there, like roulette.
Just
like, every time he misses one, he goes.
He literally talked about it in that article. He said he lies in bed at night thinking about it.
Killing himself?
Obviously. No.
Just
thinking about it.
Well, I'm going to guess if he was
if I had 240, that's all I would think about.
You would never think about anything but that.
That money? Well, he was an executive at a big company, so I'm sure he probably has money elsewhere. But yeah, 240 is a pretty hefty stash to lose, I would say.
Why could I see Dunk doing this with Dogecoin at some point in time?
So let me ask you guys.
Not Dodge, motherfucker. We ain't building motors.
Yeah.
We're building rockets and going to the goddamn moon.
We're going to Mars, bitch.
We're going to Mars. We're going to spend it. Me and Matt, we're going to go to the store. All Dogecoin.
Yep.
Goddamn.
If Dogecoin even hits $1, Duncan's cashing out part of it and getting hookers and cocaine and going nuts for a night. I can fucking feel it already.
That led me into a question though that I had for everybody, which is like, if you had that sitting there, how would you react? Like, I mean, would you be immediately trying to get the password, or would you be like, I'll figure it out.
300.
Let it go.
Yes, I'm trying to figure it out. But if you had 2 more guesses,
yeah.
God damn, dude, I don't know. That'd be so fucking. Man.
It's almost like a game show. Like, for the fact that he only has 2 more guesses, it's literally like a game show. Like, we should make a fucking documentary of this guy.
Well, that's actually a genius idea. If he could somehow get it on TV or get a network to buy it and be like, well,
40 million. Yeah.
No, what he needs to do is just sell it. He needs to sell it to the world's best hackers and just say, here.
He already did, dude. That's what I just said.
Like, no, I mean, he tried to get it from the hackers. Why doesn't he just sell the thing for a couple $1 million and let somebody else try to figure it out?
Because they don't want to take that risk.
They won't get in there.
Maybe somebody would Musk might, like fuck it.
They don't think
Elon will take like a wrench out and say, here you go.
Hey, Elon is really. He'd probably stick a sticker on it and like glow and then open up.
They're not gonna guess. They're not gonna guess big boobs with a Z 42069. Like, that's what the hackers are gonna guess.
Speaking of Matt's passwords.
All right. Let's move right along here, guys. Juice, you got some Ask an Idiot question for us this week or what?
I do. I have a really good one.
just explain, Chris, what we do here is every week, we get listener submitted questions. Some people text us, etc., or just shit we think of throughout the week. Juice does his own outside research as well, and we just ask stupid ass questions and just give your most random bullshit funny answers you can think of. So,
I'm here for it.
So if you were able to listen to this, watch it on Facebook, all that stuff, contact us by sending us the questions via DM, whatever you want to do. But this listener question was sent in. I'm not going to name the person because we want to keep it anonymous. If you could talk to one species of animal, what would it be?
Dogs.
Yeah, dogs, 100%.
I feel like that's the obvious answer, though. So I hope that everybody else gives a more interesting answer.
All right, so dogs obviously is obvious, but the next thing that came to my head is
he's so excited. He's so fucking excited.
He wants cats.
We were just jumping at the bit right now.
Like a fucking schoolgirl. But yeah, the next one I think would be birds, maybe. And then I would like talk to the birds, and I'd be like out my window, and I'd be like, what's the traffic look like up the road a little bit? And then the bird would like fly ahead of me and like make sure my route was good. And he would come back and be like, "You're good, dude." And I'd say, "Thanks, bub." And then I would just drive, you know what I mean?
Give him a fist bump.
A little beak bump. You know?
Yeah.
Write that time down.
You got a fucking phone that tells you traffic and you live in Carthage. It's like, what a
Goddamn.
What a fucking way.
You never know, dude. I might be out in the streets, dude. Need some help.
Yeah, in Greensburg.
Who's next, Matt? I don't want to go next. I want to go last.
All right. Chris, did you answer, buddy?
Yeah.
Elephant. I got to have an elephant just for the simple fact, like, I got to know what it's like to have a dick on your face.
Ask Beaver.
Or Rob, either way.
Spring break.
The elephants also, I sent these boys a video. I thought it was the most extravagant thing I've ever seen. But they have monster penises, and they hang like real low, about as low as their legs, and they can flip them up and like scratch their stomachs with their dicks and shit, dude. It's
I want to do that.
It's unbelievable, dude. I couldn't imagine scratching my stomach with my dick laying in bed. Like
at 31, I still have a hard time trying to figure out how I supposed to get hard. So yeah, that would be awesome to itch my stomach.
Yeah, it's an amazing video, dude. Elephants have awesome dick game. You should look it up someday.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think of it. Go ahead, Juice.
Those dick noses are prehensile, so they can literally
No,
grab
this is
stuff,
I'm talking their literal
and their dick can grab stuff and like move it.
Yeah, like I'm talking
like a hand.
Like
I've been trying to do that for years, by the way.
Okay, but now we're into the DP shit. Okay.
I just want to know what animal probably talks the most shit, and that's what I want to talk to. I mean, I don't know.
Kangaroo.
Kangaroo,
100%.
Yeah, because I think it tries to fight you.
You think it is a kangaroo?
Yeah.
Bro, he's gonna knock you out and then have sex with your mom.
That's
That's how that's gonna go.
I think it's cats, dude. Cats are fucking dicks.
Oh, they think they run the house. That's how they are
I think they run the house.
If cats talk to Beaver, he'd get home from work every day, and his cat would be like, "Oh, great, this motherfucker."
No, if cats talk to Beaver, he would delete his Tinder profile.
Honestly, I wouldn't be able to stand it if my cats were able to talk to me. It would be pretty fucking annoying.
Hey, Beef, welcome home. Pick up my shit.
Juice, what's your answer, buddy?
All right. I wanted to go a little bit deeper back to the aliens thing. I feel like I want to talk.
That was going to be my answer.
The super old sharks in the ocean.
Oh,
yeah.
And ask them like, hey, what was the thing that you were the most afraid of back in the day? Because everybody says, hey, we know less about the bottom of the ocean than we do about space. So if I could know a little bit more about the ocean and talk to those sharks, that's who I'd talk to.
You talking about the pool sharks or the card sharks?
Well,
goddamn.
Beaver coming out with heaters.
Now I want to talk to the pole sharks. What are the pole sharks? Are those, that's strippers, right? Is that where?
That's a pole shark, but a
pole shark. Pool shark.
Juice, you got a second question for us, or should we go right into Florida Man?
I mean, who's your answer? Who's your answer, Josh?
Oh shit, man! I don't fucking know.
No
idea.
Animals?
No.
You don't want to talk to the gorillas? That was my other answer.
Yeah, I thought about that too. Some kind of like monkeys or
like, do they
apes.
know? Do they know that we're the
Yeah.
humans and the most advanced race, or do they think that they're part of it?
Are they just
True.
playing
Do
it
they know
like-
what Harambe was doing on his very last day?
Yeah, motherfucker. I want to know Harambe's last words. Okay.
Bigfoot would be
talking about fuck this kid.
No, Harambe's last words was, "My hands are up, don't shoot." That's sorry, I probably should have said that.
His last words are dicks out.
I just lost 100,000 followers. Thanks, man.
Hell yeah.
Dude, could you imagine like Bigfoot though? Like if you're the only guy that's cool with Bigfoot. He's like, dude, just hide me, man. They're fucking look for me. They'd be like, dude, get out in the goddamn garage.
I just want to be able to talk to aliens when they come down.
You smell like shit.
I just want to talk to aliens when they come down. That's all.
That would be tight too. Aliens.
That's an animal. So you win, beef.
It's a species.
All right. Speaking of aliens, I'm going to segue right out of here. A Florida man.
Oh God.
Do you have one out? I hope because I typed in a Florida man and this literally completely popped up. Like it was all three stories. So I'm hoping it's the same one you have. So Juice, I'll let you go yours.
I'll read the headline and then you go with it, Matt.
Okay.
Florida man sets himself on fire while trying to ignite his own home.
For insurance fraud, I can guarantee it, right?
Oh, I love it. So Florida man with this. Go ahead and read it. No, go ahead, Juice. Go ahead, buddy.
A Florida man nearly set himself in flames when he tried to burn his house down. A report said Scott Anthony Massa, 51, allegedly took a bucket of accelerant and attempted to torch his Tampa Bay home at about 5:40 a.m. Sunday, police told Fox 13. But while trying to toss the bucket through a broken window, Massa caught on fire. He fled the scene. Massa was later arrested at St. Joe's Hospital, where he had been seeking treatment for his burns. As of Sunday night, he remained hospitalized. Charges against him were pending. It was not clear why the man wanted to set his own house on fire. Back to the original conversation. Duckman said insurance. Do you guys think that's the case, or do you think he was trying to kill some demons?
We have a man on the show who set himself on fire. So I think, Chris, you can probably give some pretty good insight here, buddy. Go ahead.
Well, I didn't really set myself on fire. I tried to jump a monster bonfire and fell into it, and it was not pretty at all.
He thought he could spit fire instead.
Chris, how did neither of us ever get caught on fire? Because every time we would party at Southwest, you guys would have a fire in the back, and everybody be out there smoking weed, and I would be drunk, jumping off shit. How did one of us never get caught on fire? Like, I don't get it.
I think you guys had better hops.
What, you talking about me? Or you
no, you were talking to Chris.
Ernie.
Yeah, are you still there, buddy? Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. I didn't know which Chris you were talking to. Listen,
I should probably be specific.
I knew when he said Southwest House.
Yeah.
I was always the guy in the back with the bag of weed in my pocket trying to sell to you guys. You know what I mean? So like, I was kind of like, you do you, boo boo.
I was the guy that was drunk, like duct taping antlers to Junior Warland's head and shit. That was.
Oh, 100%, dude.
Hey,
the bully.
Hey, great.
Ask Rob; he'll confirm.
Hey, Matt, great little story. I will say one awesome thing about Chris is he's one of the very few people that ever actually paid me back anything he ever owed me for. I did not realize he owed me for whatever happened to buy on spring break, and we go to Club 57 or whatever it was at that time when he was working there, and he actually bought me some drinks for that night. So kudos to you, Chris.
Hey, nice shot at Rob, by the way, B.
Yeah, coming out hot.
I was not taking shots. I was not,
fucking body bag.
I'm not taking shots. I just want to give props to Chris for remembering something I had forgotten.
It was that Myrtle Beach weekend, man. We went, and I found some weed on the beach. I didn't have cash on me at the time. And he fucking gave me the cash, and fucking 5 years later, I see him at the bar, and I'm like, don't worry about it, bro. I'm paying your tab tonight. And he was like, holy fucking shit.
Big moment.
All but
I got sloshed.
Those are real friends. Just as,
I'm hoping Rob invests in some Dogecoin, and like one day he pays me back the $2,000 he owes me. Oh, God love him. What a sight. So, Chris, before we get out of here, buddy, I want you to whore yourself out. Tell us all about you, where we can follow you, where we can buy your merch, where the website's going to be, etc. Give us everything right now, and we appreciate it. First and foremost, I do want to say before you get into it, I think it's awesome where you've came from and where you are, and that you have goals and that you're accomplishing your goals. I'm very big on that, and those are the people that I respect and love the most. So you know how I feel about you, but I'm just going to air it out right right now, buddy, because I don't think we've ever seen each other not tell each other we love each other. Is that correct?
That's absolutely correct, man.
Yeah. So I appreciate you coming on here, bro. But yeah, tell us about where we can find you and follow you, man.
Guys, first and foremost, thank you for having me on the show. That's huge for me. So thank you so much. Second, you guys can find me on TikTok as Ernie Boys, ERNIE Boys. Merch link in bio. Goddamn, I love that. Family metal. Go buy a hoodie, guys. It's $35. That's cheaper than any other fucking person on here.
And they're metal. They look nice. They're like dry fit, kind of.
I'm buying one.
Dude.
My order is
made
coming through tonight, boys.
Oh no shit.
Let's go.
Damn.
My man, listen, they're made by Gildan and Hanes, so you guys are getting a quality product. You guys can also find me on Instagram as Ernie Boys 1889. Go follow me there. Guys, go check out my merch. We just hit 1.2 million. Come see me, man.
Let's go. Let's go for 2.2 million next time. So.
Hey, for 5. Let's go for 5.
Let's go for 5. Chris, we really appreciate you being on here. You can come on anytime you want. So we'll give you the information for the Polar Plunge, and hopefully you can join us. We'd love you to be out there. It's going to be fucking awesome. If you want more details, by the way, we've been really blowing up social media lately. So follow us on Instagram. We're at Highly Inappropriate Podcast. On Facebook, H.I Entertainment, or at Highly Inappropriate Entertainment. On Twitter, it's Highly Inaprop 1, but I think if you type in Highly Inappropriate Podcast, it will pop up.
It does that automatically, shorten it down.
Yeah, it automatically shortens it down because you can't have a long handle, etc. So
we need to just make it HI. But anyway, we'll talk often.
We'll talk. We'll figure it out.
And guys, if you guys want to see the link on the Polar Plunge, come visit me at Ernie Boys on TikTok. I'll have that in my bio. We're gonna get this going for the Special Olympics, guys. I think it's a great fucking cause. What you guys are doing is amazing. So you let me know, give me that link, I'll post it, and we're going to get this going for you guys, okay?
I really appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. And make sure, of course, like always, subscribe, like, and review the show on all your podcasting apps. And like us on Twitter. Wow. Like us on YouTube. Like the video. Ring the bell. That way you're notified every time we post a video. We've got some shit coming at you hot, boys. We're fired up, guys. And Chris, I like having people like you on the show because it makes me even more motivated, buddy. So thanks again, guys. Peace out. Let's go.
Peace
out, boys.